Testing, testing. You can hear my mic. What? Well, that was a weird mic test. Right. Hi, Jeanette and Phil here from When You Were.
First of all, though,
What?
let's have a cup of tea.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea.
Oh, that's mine.
Oh. So, depending on whether you watch the last 10 episodes or
11.
not.
11.
Oh, yeah, 11. We've just come back from Germany, so we're either summing up for you where we went. We're going to just do the route and a quick sum up. Or, if you haven't watched any of them, hi, we're Jeanette and Phil from When You Were. This is an introduction to our trip around Germany. Hope you enjoy.
You need to record, Jeanette.
Here's an overview.
We came in at Calais and we drove down through Belgium a little bit and France, and then we had to come over to Freiburg. We then, after Freiburg, we spent a week or so around the Eifel region, which is all the geology and volcanoes. We then drove down the Black Forest Road, along the Alpine Road, back along part of the Alpine Road, and then up the Romantic Way. And then we decided we were going to go over towards eastern Germany, but the weather started to come in and started snowing and stuff, so we didn't have a lot of time, so we decided to make our way back over to Essen, where the farmers market, not the farmers market, the Christmas market were, and then back to Dunkirk and back to UK.
Yeah.
For those of you who want a quick sample of what we did.
Yeah. And for those who are wondering why we ended up going to Frankfurt to have some work done, you'll have to see what it was that we had to have done. Right, so we'll break it all up now, have it into sections.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool, that brew's good, Phil. Thanks. Right, let's do each episode then.
Right.
So, we came in at Calais, and because of an incident, all our plans got changed. So we ended up going quite quickly down the motorway around Lens, across to the east. We stayed one night in that village where, well, we couldn't get in for a start, but you'll see what happened, why we couldn't get in. And then we continued east. We ended the first episode in St. Vith, next to that lovely log fire.
Up in the hills.
Yeah.
In the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the second episode, left St. Vith, went across to Polch. That's where them posh,
motorhomes.
posh, very posh.
Yeah. Nice biscuits.
Then we went across to, I think it was called Lich.
Went down there and then back up
Did we?
to Lich.
Oh yeah, we found where we were going to have the work done. Spent the night up at Lich, went back down the following day.
Freiburg.
Yeah, had the work done at Freiburg.
And then across
Came
to
down to Ipstein. Go on, tell us about that. That was nice.
Ipstein. What was it? Ipstein.
It became the toy maker.
Oh yeah, I know.
You know where all the bent wood.
Yeah.
And then we went across to Mendig.
Yeah, well, so we came back on ourselves.
Yeah,
to
we
Mendy,
did. Yeah.
Because this is where the volcanoes started.
Yes. Episode 3, we went from Mendig to Andernach.
Went to see a geezer there, didn't we, on the river?
Yeah, a bit cold, weren't it?
Yeah, but it was good.
So then after Andernach, we went to Non.
None there, that's there.
Yeah, that's where that waterfall was. Then we went to Dawn for a couple of days.
So I went down there.
That was nice.
Yeah, it was nice. Was Dawn. Oh, that was the place
That's a
where
recommendation, that.
they made the bread into it out of
All of the frothy.
the frothy water.
Yeah. And then we ended up at Gerolstein.
And back up to there.
That's where it rained when we went for the walk, and then was nice and sunny in the afternoon.
Oh, that was a nice cafe we went to there.
Oh, it were, yeah. Great, that. episode 4, we left Gerolstein just off the page. Came down, south.
Through Germany.
Yeah, went to Ramstein.
Ramstein's famous for American Air Base.
Yeah.
And there was where all the freshwater mussels were in a container where they were draining that lake.
Yeah. Then we went down to Seltz. We dipped into...
This is back into France, this little corner here.
Yeah,
so
we
went
dipped
back
into France. Then down to Frodenstein.
And then into Frodenstein.
I think that was the one with the 4 squares, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Then went to Schapbach.
Shatback.
Oh, now.
All sorts here. There's an extra video for this one because this is where the bear sanctuary is.
It is. Yeah.
And also was a really nice waterfall.
Oh, yeah.
Just before where you had a beer in the woods.
Oh, yeah. And then we went just off the page down to Schonach. And Schonach,
It was there.
that's where that other waterfall was.
That's the largest waterfall in Germany. But
In terms of drop?
in terms of drop, yeah.
Like the
it's
highest, right?
not, but not a single drop.
No,
It was
it
several
was
drops.
multiple drops, wasn't it?
And it was a rip-off because you had to pay to go in.
Well, yeah.
But it was worth it, I suppose.
Yeah. Episode 5, we left Schonach and we went down to Titisee.
TTC.
That's where the train station was. We just stayed in the car park there.
People complained about that, about it being noisy, but I think our van's so well insulated, we didn't hear anything.
No, it was nice. Then we went to Hochenswand, where you got bitten by a wild animal
Yeah,
of a very small kind.
I had blood everywhere.
You did when you squeezed it.
Yeah.
Then we went to Singen. That was where the...
Down through there, up to there.
Now that was a bit noisy because the trains were a bit squeaky, weren't
Yeah,
they?
they were squeaky.
With the brakes.
It could have gone, well, I think it was going around a bend, weren't it? So it's like when trains go around bends, they do that squeaking thing.
It could have been, but I think it was because it was pulling in at the station
right.
behind the car park.
Right.
Anyway, then we went round to Meersburg, which was on the side of Lake... is it Constance?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lake Constance.
Yeah. And that's, what did you say it was the...
Constance is it the second or third largest lake in Europe or something like that?
Oh, right, so quite big.
Freshwater lake.
Yeah, and that's where we left it in that episode.
Yeah.
Episode 6, we went from Meersburg to Lindenberg.
But first we went across the water
Oh,
to
yeah.
Constance
Yeah, we
and
had a
had a look
little-
around Constance.
Yeah, we had a little ferry ride, didn't we?
So
Yeah.
from Meersburg,
To-
after we'd been there, we came round here to
Lindensburg,
Lindenberg.
And then off the page we went, and we came to Fusen, which that's the either start or end, is it, of
Yeah, the
Romantic
romantic
Road?
way. Yeah.
Or Romantic Road?
Well, yeah, whichever one it is.
Yeah, they're all the same, aren't they? The Romantic
Yeah.
Way, Road, Route. And then we went to Garmisch,
Well, when we were there, we went
Oh.
to see that.
cup of tea. Oh, that, yes. Oh, yeah, that's the picture. Was that one inspired for Disney?
It's one of them, yeah.
Yeah, good cup of tea, Phil. And then, after Fusen, we went to Garmisch. That's where
Oh.
the ski slope was.
Yeah, so that's that nuisance wagon.
Oh, yeah, that's the name of that castle. Yeah,
So we went to Garmisch,
yep. And
which is where the Olympics were one
oh,
night.
yeah, they were, weren't they? And then we went across east to Horsham.
Across there to here.
Yeah, that's where we went to that little village where they just off the road, and they were a wedding, weren't they, up in the woods?
Oh, yeah, they're all dressed
All in
traditional.
traditional dress. It was lovely, that. So episode 7 was all in this region. So we started off at leaving Horsham. We went to Ruhpolding, where I had a go on that toboggan. Then we went to Birch Tesgaden, which was where we did the laundry. Nice.
Big campsite.
Big campsite, really nice. If you like your campsites and you want to stop on one, highly recommend that. Then we went to the beautiful Konigsee, the really cold lake.
And that's the lake what we went on.
Yeah. Was there something special about that lake? Why you went all that way?
It's supposed to be very beautiful, which it was, and apparently the lake is so fresh you can drink the water out of it.
Oh yeah, it did say that.
It's tested every
Very
year.
cold as well.
But Bavarians only drink beer, so they don't drink the water.
And then we retraced our steps on a slightly different route to Tor Wang. What was it, Tor Wang?
Can't remember.
Oh, I do. It was sloped. It was next to the road. Jack didn't like it because there was a road on 2 sides. And we dug up the ground a bit as we left.
Oh yeah,
So we
I
had
know.
to fill it in. Yep, that's where we left it in that episode. Episode 8, we were making our way west from Tor Wang to pick up the romantic route at Peating. Peating was a nice little village. We went then up to Landsberg, and that was another nice village. We stayed there a couple of days actually. And then we went up to Friedberg, where we stayed near that cemetery with the squirrels. Episode 9, we did the second half of the romantic road. So we left Friedberg and went up to Rain. Brilliant garden centre at Rain. Went up to Harburg, where there was a really nice castle.
Nice castle.
Yeah, really good castle that was.
Supposed to be one of the best preserved castles in Germany. Something.
Right. And then we only went up to Norlingen there. That was well worth a visit. That's
That's a circular
walled.
village, which is in the middle of a massive crater,
Oh yeah, that's right.
meteor crater.
Yeah. Then we called it Dinkelsbø. I can't remember. There was probably a good fort or old town. Then we went up to Rothenburg, where that was very grand, very touristy. Then we did a detour off up to Bad Windsheim to do the laundry. Good campsite. It was spa there, wasn't it? If you like spas.
Yeah.
And then we got back on the romantic road at Rottingen. That was very nice. We liked Rottingen. It was a small place.
All these circled things or places were on the romantic road.
Of interest, yeah. And you can pick up the map at the beginning, at the end, or anywhere in between.
Yeah,
can't
there's
you?
the thing with Germany, they only give out tourist information for the local area. You can't get it national type stuff. It's very difficult.
Yeah. So then after Rottingen, we ended up in that one at Wertsheim, where we've been before, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
That was next to the river.
Yeah, it's supposed to be €15. It didn't cost us anything because the bloke never came to pick it up, and there was no
Oh, there was nowhere to post them. was there?
donation box or anything.
No, it's a bit of a shame, really.
Saw some big ships though going past.
Yeah, great place. So in episode 10, we left Wertsheim and we went north to Schweinfurt. Schweinfurt was that one where we had the allotments and the, what was it? herb gardens, weren't it?
It was a nice place, wasn't it? That?
Yeah. After Schwartzfort, we went to Marks Shoregast. You find it?
That's
All the way
there.
down there. Oh yeah,
And that's where our
Frankia was built,
conceived.
if that's the way you want to put it, yeah. Yeah, so we spent a couple of nights there. Then we made our way up to Beerhide on the 15th and 16th. That was nice. That was a really nice little village with a brilliant restaurant that we highly recommend next to the
Yeah, it's worth going to that
camping car
restaurant.
place. Then we went up to,
This is when we decided we were turning round
yeah, but instead of carrying on
because
east.
it started snowing and
It did a bit.
got a bit cold, and
Yeah.
we were running out of time, and there was too much for me to want to go and see.
Yeah, so
So
we
we
went up
decided
to
to come back again
Eisenberg.
later.
Yeah. So that's where we ended in episode 10. In the last episode, we left Eisenberg and went to Weimar. That's where we were trying to find laundrettes, weren't it?
Yeah,
So we were having a bit
that's
of a...
where we started having all the issues.
Oh yeah, we had a bit of a day, didn't we? And then we made some fast progress west.
We got on the motorway, didn't we?
Yep, went over there, over there, over there, over the page, down Castle. We're heading for Verden.
We were going to go to Dortmund, weren't
We were, but
we? But we ended up going to this
Verden.
Essen.
Well, we visited Essen, but we stayed at Verden.
Stayed at Verden.
Yeah, that was really built up and what have you. But the
Very
campsite was
industrial,
all right.
Yeah,
And that's where the Christmas market was,
in Essen.
at Essen.
Well, we had more problems
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
and issues,
Well, you just got to watch to find out.
but we survived it.
And then can you find Twissenden on the 22nd?
Twissenden was there
That
on the
was
border.
nice. That was that military base.
Yeah, it's the next RAF base there,
Yeah, an ammunition dump.
and there's a RAF museum there.
Oh. And then we came down over the page through to Belgium, and we stopped at the swimming baths at Heist op den Berg. And
Oh yeah, that was that weird one where they insisted on your name, address,
yeah.
and everything, except for they didn't want the registration number of the vehicle.
we wanted all your personal details.
Bizarre.
And then we carried on across Belgium, round Ghent, round Bruges, down to Bray Dunes, ready to catch the ferry from Dunkirk the following day.
No, we spent 2 days there
Oh yeah, 2 days after.
because it was windy, and I didn't want to put you on the ferry, did I?
You were such a good
So
lad.
nice.
You were. And some people had horrendous crossings, hadn't they? And I was like a mill pond. Yep. And then we did the Dunkirk cross.
Right, so for anybody who's planning a journey abroad with the motorhome,
Yep.
it's not just about getting a passport anymore. It's about, as well as passports and other passports, you need maps, you need information places,
Spain.
yeah, books, more books to get information. You then need to have your V5, certificate of conformity, you need insurances, you need recovery stuff. On top of that, you need tags and registration so as you can go through things. You need holiday insurance documents. Then if you've got pets, you need your pet passports. You need your NFU stuff. You need your vaccination records. You need to take the cats with you as well. It's not as simple as it used to be. You've got to have the rabies done, more rabies done for cats. On top of that, you've got your phone with, I've got 122 apps on there, 20 of them was to do with the last journey.
Yeah.
So you've got your visitor centre
Washing
places, washing machines, you've got campsites, you've got park for night,
machine,
car parking, yeah, because I like the car parking. So I've got park for night, search for sites, camping car parks, camping caravanning club, camping cars, campy, search for sites, Stella Plazas,
Here, have a brew.
LPG to find, Victron stuff, We Wash, DFDS things. There's absolutely loads of stuff you have to do. You can't just now get a one-day passport and go over there anymore. It's gone. And then next year, there's going to be even more stuff with the ETS. So you have to give eye, retinal stuff and fingerprinting.
Yeah.
So it's getting worse and worse and worse to go abroad. So there's a lot of planning to do.
So my recommendation is get it done. Just do it. And it's actually, if you've got nothing to compare it with, it's just stuff. It is quite a bit of preparation, but some people don't do that. They just go, and that's up to each individual person's how much you plan. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I think it was a brilliant holiday. Germany was a really big surprise to me of how beautiful it was, and autumn is a really nice time to go because you've got the beautiful autumn colours, which I keep going on about. But I would imagine it's quite nice in spring as well. Summer, I would definitely be planning very carefully where you stay because the romantic route gets really busy in summer.
And we all know Germans love motorhomes and they're everywhere.
And they're always there first. They'll get the pitch before you do. So you've got to do a bit of careful planning and maybe do a few bookings in the more touristy places.
And Germans often get there early morning as well. They get there 11 o'clock-ish type of thing.
They travel early, don't they?
Yeah.
First part of the day and they spend the rest of the day.
Yeah. I'll be the same, Pet.
I'll be the same. Enjoy.